Hello.
How are you today?
Good.
Very good. So we are going to continue what we started yesterday. Our learning target is I can write a summary of how Spanish influenza is started by completing a graphic organizer and including text evidence. So let's remember what is a summary. When we read a paragraph, you are supposed to write the main idea. The summary doesn't need to include all the details. The main idea, and for our practice, we are also going to include text evidence. So text evidence is when I go back into the paragraph and I find part in the paragraph that helps me make sure I am writing the correct information. The evidence is the proof, okay? So let's use our paragraph as an example. We're going to go back to patient 0. This is chapter 5. And to help us remember what we did yesterday, I highlighted who. So who is Albert? And I understand that the paragraph is about Albert because I also see he and he. So to help us get who is in the story, I have it in blue. Now I need to understand what Albert did. What happened to Albert and also where it happened. So let's go to paragraph number 1. You have this material in your desk. So if you want to follow, you can follow with me. And you also have a copy in your group. Okay? So Albert woke up early. As an army cook, we learned yesterday that Albert is a cook when we reviewed the vocabulary page. I also have that in your group. As an army cook, he was trained to wake up in the pre-dawn hours, which is early and early, long before the reveille sounded, to report for breakfast duty. Albert, he dragged himself out of his bunk, which is like his bed, out of his bunk and dressed in his uniform. Remember, the apron is part of his uniform. He's a cook, he cooks for the army. Even though his body screamed in protest and his head throbbed. So this is going to be a new word for us, and I want you to look at the picture here. How can you imagine when he woke up and then it looks like he felt that his body was not okay because his body screamed in protest and his head throbbed. Look at the picture. What do you think throb means? Headache. Look at the picture here. It looks like it's heavy. There's so much going on. Now, I can imagine when I read this paragraph that he was not feeling well. He was not feeling well. So what I'm going to do is, when we're doing summary, we have to find in the text the most important information. So I can understand it. He woke up early. I have evidence here. And he was not feeling well because he dragged himself out of his bunk. You know, when he wake up and said, oh, I really need to wake up. And I also know that his head was not okay. He had headache. So to summarize the first paragraph, I highlighted what I think is the most important information. That's what it is, a summary. And then I can write a sentence about the first paragraph. This skill is going to help you when you are reading a text. So that way, when you have a text that is long, if you summarize it, you can quickly go back and reread the story. It will help you when you're taking a test, like the nicest lab, when you're taking the ELA test, when you were doing reading in school, outside school. For this paragraph, Albert woke up feeling sick. I have this information and this information here. When I get into my summary, my graphic organizer, I have to make sure I include this information. I'm gonna go here into the first part, and I have the first paragraph. So this block is for the first paragraph. This is gonna be for the second one. So under the first one, I'm gonna write my summary sentence, which we already have one from yesterday. And now I have a text evidence that I can also include in the second box. So I'll have the first paragraph complete. We're gonna work now on the second paragraph. So if you go back to your copy, you have this copy in your groups. We're gonna work with the second paragraph today, and we're gonna work with the third paragraph in groups, okay? So now I want everybody to look back in the second paragraph. Go to your copies. I'm gonna put also the text over here, right? To help with the PDF. So I want you to get this copy, go back in your group, just find your paper, and locate the second paragraph. There you go. This is the second paragraph, and this is the second paragraph. Yes. Now we are going to read the second paragraph, and I want you to tell me who is the person, where, and what happened in the second paragraph. You located? Very good. Here. You can highlight the information. You're going to work together. This is the second paragraph. So I want you to tell me, I'm going to give you a minute, read the second paragraph and tell me who is the person. Yeah, we're going to complete it. It's the text evidence is here. Tell me who is the person, where, and what happened. Second paragraph is this one. We also have the second paragraph on the board. Yeah. There you go. Second paragraph. You're gonna work together. Okay? Allison? Second paragraph. So who is the person? What happened? Yeah. That's the second paragraph. You can use this vocabulary if you need. Who is in second paragraph? We understand it's Albert because look at the pronoun. He. So he means is the same person. So we know it's Albert. Now I want you to tell me what happened. Where did he go? So we're gonna answer two questions. What happened and where did he go?
But he's going from the camp to where?
Remember, he's an army cook. He's not at home.
So he's
Where is
to
he?
the kitchen. And what's happening
No,
in the
it's
kitchen?
so how do you know he went to the kitchen? Can you find a sentence that tells you that he's in the kitchen?
And what is his job?
Remember, we are locating evidence.
Yeah, so he's.
You need help with that?
So Albert
Okay.
is going to the kitchen to cook. Write that down.
You found it before. Where's the
The
sentence?
direction.
All right, so Kimberly, look, you located
We can
it.
underline where it gives us that
Very
information.
good. So you can underline that sentence. You understand where he went. You understand who. Now I want you to answer the question. Why did he go to the kitchen? Why did he go to the kitchen? Yeah, this is the second paragraph. Is this one?
Second paragraph.
So who is the person? It's Albert, right? Where did he go? And what did he do? Can you read the first sentence? Read the first sentence. Where did he go? Can you highlight the sentence where it says where he went?
Let's look at the second paragraph.
He went to the kitchen. Now I want you to tell me, what did he do?
Who are we following in the story?
Yeah, he went to the kitchen. What does he have to do with the
Following our, where is he?
Very good. So you have another tax evidence. Now you're gonna summarize the second paragraph in one sentence. So we are doing summary because you help us do a good reading.
What's his job?
Can you summarize into one sentence?
Yeah. So Albert is going to the kitchen.
So who,
But that's-
where, and what did he do? So he went to the, okay. So we're gonna use that sentence. Get they found here. Alright, so this is what all the groups highlighted. Now you can write your sentence. So we're gonna go to the second one. Robert, you're gonna complete now. Did you find where? Where did you go? Can you highlight the sentence as your evidence? So you can highlight here. Alright, Ursha, very good. Very good. So we're gonna use the sentence to start our summary. Okay, we're gonna use the sentence. I want you to tell me the place and what he had to do, okay? We're gonna use here action. So he went, you're gonna put your action. He went to the, what is the place? Kitchen. Kitchen. And what he has to do in the kitchen? Can you write your sentence?
Yes.
Now, after you write your sentence, I want you to also write the evidence of the text.
I put cremated waste in the kitchen to the place.
That's correct.
Because in the theory the fries wasn't ready.
Yes, very good.
Yeah, so
So
you're writing-
write your text evidence now on the second block.
He went to the kitchen.
The fries
Yeah.
are ready.
That's correct. Now you're gonna complete there. Very good. Kimberly, you also found it. Make sure you write your text, your evidence in the second block. Yes, use the sentence to help you write the summary. Okay, let's catch up. So your group has already read the second paragraph, which is this one, and you're gonna write a sentence about the second paragraph. So I want you to tell me who, look at the questions we have. Who, where did he go, and what happened to him in the second paragraph? And you can help Robert. Can you help Lino as a group?
Miss,
All right, thank you. Okay, you can move to paragraph 3. Move to the second paragraph, to the third paragraph now, which is this one. Mardochi, have you started? I don't see your text evidence. Can you make sure you complete it?
this.
This is the second, yeah, this is paragraph 3. So here, your text has already highlighted it. That's your text evidence. Very good. Okay, Daisy. Write your text evidence. Very good. What is your text evidence of the second paragraph? That's correct. So can you write here? Yes, yes. I'm going to put under your text evidence. Okay, Kimberly, if you're ready with the second paragraph, you can go to the third one. You're going to do the same. You're going to find who, where, and what happened. Is this, yes, the third paragraph is about Albert.
Yeah.
Do you see any pronoun?
He picked up a metal spoon to
And you see here, see the pronoun? So I know it's still about Albert. Now what happened? What happened in the third paragraph? Read it. That's why we're gonna do the summary. We're gonna read first, and then you're gonna understand what happened. Where did he go? That's correct. And what is your text evidence? Let's go back to, when you don't know the text evidence, what you do, you go back into the paragraph and you read it one more time. highlight. You highlighted this already. So you already have your text like that, so I'm gonna complete it. Allison, where is your text?
Already?
Alright, ready, you can go ahead and do it. Let me see you. This is out of the way.
Yeah.
So this is the first paragraph, right? You know about Albert. So I want you to go back to the first one and read it first. You do this is, you understand this Albert, right? And this is what happened to him when he Albert. And then your tax evidence is right here. When you find the tax evidence, I want you to highlight. So I want you to complete the first one. Go ahead and complete it. Very good. Move to paragraph number 3. Remember the questions.
So then we went to the kitchen.
Okay, you guys can move to paragraph number 3 as well.
Okay, so now
Very
you're
good. Now
going
you're
to
gonna move to paragraph number 3.
paragraph number 3.
You're gonna find the questions. Who is the person where, yes, this is number 3.
So now you highlight this paragraph. What type of evidence? Are we still following?
Where and what happened, okay?
Look at it. Let's read.
Hello. Okay, let's move to paragraph number 3. Yes. Make it 30 seconds.
First.
We have some number 1. All right, Daisy, you and Kimberly work on paragraph number 3. All right, you completed 1 and 2. Now you're gonna go to paragraph number 3, you sure?
Yes.
You're gonna summarize number 3. Who is the person, 3, and what happened?
Are we still, do we know who we're
Still about
following?
Albert. Yeah.
So we're still following Albert in the 3rd paragraph. So now you just have to answer where and what he's doing.
What happened to Albert? Where is he in paragraph number 3? You remember this? Do you remember the vocabulary? It's in the kitchen because remember, because I can see it's the same word. So he is in what place? In the kitchen. Right? It's in the kitchen because you can see that the word is there. It's the same word that we saw yesterday. And what happened in the kitchen? Is he eating? Who is eating? He tapped a metal spoon. Just hear the message, keep it learning, but nothing makes it more while we're learning or that having one of his first class is in the army. So he's not doing that. He is. What he's doing here. Cooking. He's preparing the breakfast. Yes. So now we can summarize paragraph number 3. And now, Usha, what is the evidence you have that he's cooking? Paragraph 3. How do we know? Remember, you can use this. Locate this vocabulary. This is food. This is what they like oatmeal. Like an oatmeal. Alright, are we paragraph number 3? Very good. Now you're going to complete paragraph 3. What happened paragraph 3?
Yeah, what do we have so far for paragraph 3?
Alyssa, did you complete the first one? Alright, now go to the second one. So this is the evidence. So what happened paragraph 3? You remember this? Go back to in the This
Yeah,
is
so
the
he's
food, right?
stirring the porridge
So what
for the
kind of
other
tea?
soldiers to eat.
He's what?
He's stirring, so
Correct.
do we know
And
he's
what
stirring?
is the All right, so now
When you're stirring, it's like when you see the bowl here, you're stirring it with the spoon. So that's what he's doing, he's stirring with the spoon. So it doesn't burn at the bottom.
remember that this is breakfast time. Do you see the connection from this
Yes.
to, did you find it
Yeah,
here?
let's study.
Sturdy.
So what is he doing in the third paragraph? We're still with Albert, right? So what is he doing in this third one?
No, bien, pues
Okay, did you write your sentence?
What is he making?
Very good. So you can go to that. And yes, now you're gonna write your text evidence, like Mr. Gibson. Okay? Write all these. Let's see. Completed. So what is the summary of the second paragraph?
So he's making, what's the name of the dish that he's making?
Let's go.
He's using the to make what?
All right. Do we have a sentence for paragraph 3? You told me already the summary.
What's one?
So we know who, we know where, and we know what happened.
Porridge, so he's making this.
Yeah, it's this one. Este.
So he's stirring it. Does anybody know what stirring
He's
is?
Albert, remember?
So stirring is like
And
when
he,
you're
what
stirring
he's
it,
preparing?
so making sure it doesn't get burnt at the
Remember the vocabulary?
bottom.
What is he preparing? The porridge. It's like the old meal. So that you can complete it here now. And then you put a text evidence there. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, that's gonna be your text evidence. Make sure you write your summary sentence. That's correct. That's number 3. So that's your text evidence, right? So that's gonna be. Yeah, because we have evidence for the text. On top of your summary. But this is how you summarize the whole paragraph. Okay, once we're done with this paragraph, we're gonna go, where's your text evidence? Yeah, this is, remember this is the same vocabulary, so you're gonna write there.
Oh no. ¿Qué pasó?
Yes, right, let's go, Robert, let's go. Let's go back to your group.
Ya vuelvo.
Yeah, this is your text evidence, you're gonna complete it here. All right, let's go. Go back to your group. Let's go.
So you finished the second paragraph, right? You have that.
Yes, your evidence is at the bottom. That's correct.
Alright, what is
that
your
mine?
third paragraph? Do you guys start with your third paragraph?
Now, Nelly, here. Your text evidence goes
Well,
here.
what is it saying?
Okay,
What's
let's
the
go.
summary?
Complete it.
Yeah, what kind of?
All right, Mardochi, do you have your text evidence? Daisy, you also need your text evidence.
So who's stirring the pork?
These are vocabulary. Now I want you to tell me what is the text evidence for the second one.
Porridge. It's like, have you ever had like
Oh, you know that he's in the kitchen, right? Remember this vocabulary? Remember this paper? You got the vocabulary? So what is he doing in the kitchen? Good. Now put your text evidence here. You have already highlighted.
Okay, so he. So who? Does it?
Okay, so you're gonna drink.
The sentence stirring.
Did you highlight?
What is stirring?
Okay, so here,
Yeah,
stir
you're
the
mixing
mess.
it up.
This is how you know that he is preparing the porridge. So your text evidence is right over here.
Stirring the porridge.
Now you're gonna complete that.
Third paragraph, we're looking at the.
Right, Mardochi, where is your text evidence? So you, just a moment, complete first. No, your tax evidence, you need to complete. Okay, you already have, you understand that he's in the kitchen, you understand what he's doing, right? So or what is your tax evidence that he's doing this? Go back here to the second paragraph and tell me, what would be the tax evidence for your summary?
No, sí.
Let's
Okay,
read.
Albert,
Norma's called the following student over here. We understand this vocabulary because it's over here. Remember?
Albert,
That's correct. Now what is the text evidence?
Writing in our own words what happened.
So you're gonna look there. He picked up a metal spoon, remember? Metal spoon. Why does he need a spoon? What is the vocabulary? Stir the mess. Can this serve as your tax evidence of what he's doing? So where should you put it? Correct. Can we complete? Remember, when you don't know, when you're not sure about an information, go back in the text and read it again. And then find the text evidence, and then you'll be able to complete it. The text evidence reinforces the information of your summary. All right, let's complete. And where is your summary in this part? No, this one. You are in the second, third. So what is he doing in the third paragraph? What is the action?
Remember, this is in
He is
1916.
There you go. You can write here with your own words.
I think they eat better.
Porridge. Very good. Can you complete?
What do you need?
Okay, what is your summary? Remember this one? So the spoon slip through his fingers. Look at this. And Larry going onto the wooden floor, which is gonna be barely outward bend down. So bend down, what he did? He did this. Pick it up and turn back to the back to the stove. We understand the stove is the kitchen, right? So what happens in paragraph number 4? We know who. We know who has power. We know where he is. And what happens to this one? It goes like this. Holding and then it fell. Okay? So you're gonna go and summarize that, and you already have your text evidence. Right? Okay, Allison, let me see here. What part are you doing? What are you doing? Okay. What happened in the second paragraph?
So you have to do your job. So we're gonna wait for somebody else to do next.
Why is the case?
But you did the job. That's what Albert was writing. We're summarizing.
Very good.
What and where.
Very good. Back in the Spanish. Yeah.
¿Cuál es?
Here.
Es que no sé cuál es influencia, holidays.
Yes. Yes, you can complete. All right, girls. Are we? Okay. Very good. So you have 1, 2, 3. Paragraph number 4 is here. Correct.
O una empanada.
Who, where, and what happened.
Ya te zapa.
Okay, now can you get your vocabulary? This is spoon. And what happened to the spoon?
Right on the back.
through his finger. So this is what holding the spoon in. And let it onto the rough wooden.
You're writing down.
Okay, what he did. Bend down, bend down. Turn. Very good. So what did you do here? Okay, now we're gonna go to paragraph number 4. Let's go. We're gonna go to paragraph number 4. So you completed here, we're gonna go to paragraph number 4.
Yes, the topic is about Albert cooking.
That's the main idea. But what is the disease that we're going to find out how it started? Look at the learning target. What is the name of the disease? Look at the Spanish influenza. So we are reading.
What's happening in paragraph?
Yeah, that's what happened here. Go to paragraph number 4 now. No, we need this vocabulary. So, spoon. Do you see spoon in paragraph number 4? What happened to the spoon?
He
Dropped it. What evidence do you have that that's what happened? Go to the text. Lino, you are Felix, right? Giancarlo, read here. Yes, you can go. Yeah, I know that. So I want you to look at paragraph number 4 and tell me what happened to this spoon.
Anybody want to read it out loud?
You're not feeling well? Tell me what happened to the spoon. So I want you to imagine.
This in the floor.
That is correct. That is correct.
So that's
And what happened after that?
Are we still talking Albert?
He put it again in the floor.
Okay.
What did Albert do?
So you understand paragraph number 4. Can you write a summary sentence and make sure you are completing the evidence over here? All right, let's go.
I want to show evidence of what the kids are doing. The spoon, and we have here, and we are completing the summary. All right, go to paragraph number 4.
No, this is
Right back here.
this is here. This is gonna be using your own words. If you could use your own words, that's on top.
You're writing on the back here.
All right, guys. All right, everybody. I'm going to stop. We're gonna continue. All right, eyes on me. Eyes on me. Eyes on me. We're gonna continue the summary tomorrow. I just want to make sure we remember the steps we took today. We read the paragraph and we found who the paragraph was about, where, and we also found information about what happened. So we understand that the text is about Albert, right? We also understand that we had to summarize the paragraph and we had to find text evidence. We are using our graph organizer to help us make sure that the information is also in sequence, which is very beneficial for us, right? Now I want you to go back to the back of your paper, get your summary, and in the back of your paper, I have a passage for you. There are 2 sentences that I want you to summarize into one sentence. The sentence is part A, but it's missing information that I want you to summarize. So I want everybody, please get your paper. I want to see everybody with this paper. Oh, just follow it. Yes, you have it. And in the back of your paper, we're gonna read 2 sentences. Allison, do you have it? I wanna make sure everybody is with me. Kimberly, Daisy, I want you to look at the back of your paper. And we're gonna read 2 sentences. Have a seat. So the 2 sentences here are, write the missing words and complete the summary of this passage. The sick soldier went to the infirmary. We already know what infirmary means from our vocabulary. All right, we're gonna complete this tomorrow. Leave your papers on the desk. Thank you so much. Leave the papers on the desk. We're gonna continue this tomorrow. Thank you so much. Okay, thank you. All right, guys, have a great day.
Bye,
See you
sis.
tomorrow.
Pendejo, salió sin olvidar.
No, no salí.
Sí, salí.
Así está riendo.